that he can take care of himself.
3 big ultimates used. Liquid not afraid to fight back against 5 men as they entreat into the jungle.
And I love his build on Warlock. 2-2-4, upheaval is his strongest spell. No doubt about it. If you think differently, you're wrong. Because this spell, you know, especially in some clutch areas around the Roche pit, like you can just change the whole fight, and you don't get the talent, especially if you're not maxing out your Fatal Bonds.
Yeah, upheaval is just... It's kind of one of those crazy abilities that people are like, yeah, it's good, but... You know, of course, I'm using my Shadow Word early on, so I want that maxed out. Or, oh, look at all the damage that Fatal Bonds could do. But Upheaval straight up wins fights for you. May not be the flashiest, but... Especially
if the team does not have mobile heroes or BKB builders, and they only have 1 BKB, as we already mentioned.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be real tough for the supports, especially, to be able to play around that. Smoke up here. Not waiting for the Blink Dagger on Koipa, even though he is close. They could use that extra initiation. Nope. Disruption into the Rolling Thunder. That's going to be a pretty nice chain stun that should result in a kill. And with that Exorcism usage, they might be able to just blitz down mid-tower nice and quick before 5men has a response.
I love that Insania just uses ulti. He understands that he's very fragile, so, you know, let's just push the tower. They got to kill on position 4. And that Puck is getting close to Aghanim Scepter. He's just 2 components away. What triggers me is having that Ring of Regen and just a casual circlet, not upgrading those.
Yeah, just that is the ultimate support efficiency there. When you're going for the big item and you're like, once I finish all the components of this big item, I'll have a slot left. And I can put that circlet back in and then build it into something. Or who knows, maybe it's his rainy day fund, you know? He gets a little bit short of the Aghanim Scepter, or Liquid's about to run down your mid lane. Time to sell it all.
And we discussed about Shadow Demon's build, and yeah, he went for that 4-0-4 build with the ulti and the talent. Also, Aetherland's cast range, Shadow Demon's insanely good. So lower cooldown, more damage on Disruption if you use it on Luna. Seems like they just want to get the Roche.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's went Aetherland's Blink Dagger too. It's so important to get on top of this Luna at the start of a fight. At 5 men, currently only 4 inside of the Roshan pit, but well disguised. Just being able to gang up on this Roshan, and Liquid will not have a response fast enough. Baiting out the haste rune, perhaps. Taiga gets the disruption, managed to haste himself away. Doom, meanwhile, jumping inside the pit, but did not manage to get either the Roshan or the Aegis.
Even without DP ulti, they can still try to go for tier 2 tower. 40 seconds without Doom. I mean, BKB, yeah, it's good, but still, there's 2 BKB piercing abilities in this game.
Yeah, this is the scary part of 80 Beastmaster lineup is going to give you good pushing power constantly. Boxy's going to roll in, though, starting off on Ace with the Disruption Illusions on him. This is looking real bad for the carry of 5 men. They're going to lose their Aegis right away underneath the tier 2. Here come the rest of 5 men, though. They need to be able to bail out their carry. Ace knows there is no BKB piercing disables with the Doom still dead.
Very bad positioning coming out from 5 men, where they were pretty split. There was no DP ulti, no roar, so they need to be playing more carefully and play around the Warlock's Golem, try to protect him.
Yeah,
Liquid did an extremely good job, you know, just jumping on top of him with the Boxy. He understands that he either forces him to use a rock on himself, which is not super efficient, or
running into him. Oh, he managed to get the Centaur stomp before Misery could respond. He doesn't want to blow the Doom, but he finally realizes they're just not going to have the damage without it. And Misery says, Koipa, you son of a bitch. Second time here. 9 kills for Team Liquid, but down 2,000 net worth against 5 men. As you could see, a lot of that is on the Luna. She's getting really big.
She's big, but, you know, she's playing into Shadow Demon, which means as you're getting stronger, so is Shadow Demon. And I want to see the big brain plays coming on from Taiga. I've seen him do it before, where he just uses Illusion to get the bait. Same goes when you have Illusion Escape. Try to make Illusion on one of your teammates, even on yourself, because he is the highest primarily target, actually, to take out before the fight starts.
Yeah, just kind of like position it somewhere down the lane, see if they make some sort of coil initiation or something. Anything to burn through those long cooldowns would be very value. There's the blink dagger for Taiga. And Sania also getting a good amount of farm. You see the supports, they're getting so much farm because they're taking a lot of the lane. They're actually pushing out the lanes while because their supports are playing so heavily around all of these neutral stacks. And they just sort of wait for 5 men to come to them.
Mickey with the crown did not upgrade it, you know, just showing who the king is.
Now
the question is he wearing the crown or keeping it in his backpack?
It's in the inventory, so he's wearing it.
Good, good. Gotta keep it visible.
In the backpack, your king's heir, right?
Yeah. That makes sense to me. Scotty almost done. Well, about halfway through, let's say, for the Spectre. Need a bit more. And it looks like 5 men, they're mounting up here. See if they can bring Liquid to their knees before the Spectre gets a little bit too big.
I see a lot of green dots on the top of the map, a lot of sentries, but still no observer wards. I mean, they should be the one controlling the vision with the Hawk, with the Necro units. They just don't see that area of the map at all.
Okay. Haste rune to make some use out of. Oh, these are going to be really big timings. If they, okay, there it is. Already the MKB for the Pango. The Butterfly is there for the Luna at the same time. So already kind of being countered by Boxy. But it's not like Boxy, I think, in a whole lot of fights is going to be manning up, right-clicking the Luna a lot of times. But he will put out some hefty damage with the Swashbuckle. Rotating down to the bottom lane behind Misery here. They see Mickey. He's been caught by the Hawk. He was hiding inside the trees, and Misery played dumb until the rest of his team could be there. What a beautiful pickoff.
I said they need to control the vision, but they are controlling the bottom area, and this is a pretty big kill. They can't get anything out of this. They can try to go for a tier 2 tower, but that's pretty much... there's no Roche at the moment. Beastmaster wants to get a Crimson Guard as his next item. This is the item that we usually don't see. Maybe if there's like a Broodmother on the enemy team, if you have a mid laner that you have someone like a, let's say, a Centaur or Beastmaster, so you need to rush it. Oh, big and
into the Fatal Bonds. They try to get out the Primal Roar. They're denied. But no 2 is the Rolling Thunder. Pioxy, he gets it off barely. And they do manage to run down Zibe here. They're fighting underneath this upheaval, but Koifa doesn't give a damn. He's got his BKB. He's big bad. He's coming for Ace. But Ace, he's going to fight back. The 5 men, they try and take on Liquid, but they are denied as Ace goes down. Can Chessie now come through and save this fight? Look at the counter upheaval from Insania. He's slowing down Chessie a bit by bit, letting the rest of his team run away, while he will be consumed, gobbled up by the ghosts.
So 2 for 2 trade. Liquid still chasing, making full HP.
Another stomp. It catches Misery again before he can phase shift. He gets off the coil though, and Chessie, he still has the remnants of his ultimate. Misery is even surviving now. They get off the disruption. They finish off Misery, but the exorcism is doing so much, and he can't get out. Lacoste, he can't get out. He's stuck. That upheaval, it wins you fights.
5 men just squeezing the life out of Team Liquid there. You know, I think they got overzealous with the Spectre. Like, they had 2 heroes almost fully.
请禁用英雄。还剩5秒。
VIP แต่ตัวเร็ว
还剩10秒。
ꯌꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯩ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯏꯅꯦ ꯃꯥꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯁꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ
还剩10秒
ꯃꯩ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ
还剩5秒。请挑选英雄。还剩10秒。还剩5秒。
ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯅꯤ DC ꯆꯠꯂꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯅꯤꯅꯦ ꯌꯥꯗꯧ ꯃꯥꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯁꯜꯂꯦꯅꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯜꯂꯣ ꯅꯪ ꯃꯩ ꯂꯥꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕꯣ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯑꯁ ꯍꯥ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯣꯡ ꯅꯥꯀꯟꯗ ꯅꯩꯗꯧ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯣꯏ
请禁用英雄。还剩5秒。还剩10秒，还剩5秒。
Green dots on the top of the map, a lot of sentries, but still no observer boards. I mean, they should be the one controlling the vision with the Hawk. Green dots on the top of the map, a lot of sentries, but still no observer boards. I mean, they should be the one controlling the vision with the Hawk, with the Necro units. They just don't see that map at all.